All right, hey, what's up, everybody? Mike Lindsley back with you. It is 9 minutes with me. We'll get back into the longer versions of the Facebook Live next week, coupled with some 9-minute episodes. But like doing these, they're quick hit stuff. People seem to enjoy them. IGTV, YouTube, and Facebook here. I am live. Well, again, there we go with that live thing, right? I am recording from Rosie's Corner in Brewerton, the official pizza shop of the ML Sports Platter. You're in and around Central New York, you got to get here. Right off the Bartell Road exit in Brewerton, they have a tremendous product. Today is their haddock and mac and cheese special. You can get it with fries and coleslaw as well. Tomorrow, if you order any pizza wing combination, you get a free 2-liter of orange soda. You get a free 2-liter, again, repeat, free 2-liter of orange soda with any pizza wing combination for Syracuse and college football. And then you turn around on Sunday and Monday. My goodness, how about the NFL special? One of the best I've ever heard. $40 gets you a large one-topping pizza, 24 wings, large chef salad, and a 2-liter of soda. You just can't beat that. Here at Rosie's Corner, the official pizza shop of the ML Sports Platter. All right, I want to get into 3 games to look forward to in the NFL week here. The first of which is Saints and Giants. Now, the storyline here is that the New Orleans Saints, a Super Bowl contender for sure, at 2-1. These are the games that you need to win, right? I mean, if you're a Super Bowl contender, you're getting into week 4, you want to get into, the point in time, 3-1 is a lot different than 2-2, they say, right? This is a real good test for the Saints, though, because this is a Giants team that's coming off of really a win that I don't know if a lot of people saw coming, including me. I mean, you talk about going at Houston, that defense, that aggressive game plan, and they just completely and utterly outmanned the Houston Texans, physically, mentally, you name it. Saquon Barkley was pretty good again. Odell Beckham Jr. again, another 100-yard game. So this Giant team is feeling a little bit more confident now, and now they got to face the New Orleans Saints. It's a very, very interesting dynamic, in my opinion. A 2-1 club and a 1-2 club. One team I think is still a ways away in terms of the Giants, being a formidable sort of division contender, although I thought that they were going to have a pretty good year this year. And then you look at the Saints, again, a Super Bowl contending team, Drew Brees and company. Whenever you have Drew Brees, you have a shot to win. But this is just an interesting matchup because I'm very intrigued by the Giants if they can keep the momentum going. Just like I was very intrigued last night with the Rams beating the Vikings, and boy, what a juggernaut the Rams are right now, and 1,000 yards plus of total offense, and the Rams won. But, the Vikings coming off that short week after they lost to the Bills, how would they respond? They lost, obviously, last night to the Rams. Elsewhere, I mean, how can you argue with the Ravens-Steelers matchup on Sunday? I think this is, again, much like the Saints and Giants. It's kind of a tale, kind of two tales here, right? It's kind of two tales for two teams, one here, one there. And I think when you look at the Ravens situation, are they really, that good? I mean, I know they smoked Buffalo in the first week of the season, but, I mean, I don't know really how good they are. I think they have a lot of problems that the Dallas Cowboys have. I think that they lack playmakers and speed on the edge, and, I think they lack a lot. Now, look, whenever you play the Baltimore Ravens, their defense is always a pain in the ass. I mean, it's always going to hit you in the mouth. They always have ball hawkers. They always can tackle really well. But offensively, man, they leave something to be desired. And as far as the Steelers go, I mean, come on. Is there any more crazy scenario in the NFL than the Pittsburgh Steelers at 1-1-1? I mean, who are these guys? Le'Veon Bell, eventually they want to probably try and ship him out of town. This is an all-offense type of team. I mean, the Steelers, oh my gosh, the Steelers defensively, they might as well not even send people out there. The opposition is just shredding their defense for chunk yardage at a time. You can't argue with Big Ben, and you can't argue, with the offensive playmakers they have. This team impressed last week. Big Ben bailed them out of a lot of bad situations, and that's what he does. He extends plays. He and Aaron Rodgers, they can do that kind of thing, where once you think something's dead, they kind of move just mobile enough out of the pocket, and they extend a play a little bit, and then bang, a 3rd and 8 as a first down and the drive continues. Those are the little things that make those guys so amazing. Same thing with Drew Brees, extending plays, making things happen, and hiding deficiencies. Well, this Steeler team needs a lot of defensive deficiencies to be covered up between Big Ben and Antonio Brown and company. James Conner's in there. He's trying to carry the load and all the rest for Le'Veon Bell's absence, but he already looks worn down to me. He already looks like he's getting way too many carries. So we'll see what happens. Defensively is the issue. There's no doubt. Speaking of bad defenses and tremendous offenses, the Kansas City Chiefs, that's where I'm going next for my 3rd game to keep an eye on upcoming here this weekend, kind of carrying into Monday night, of course, because the Chiefs and Broncos do play on Monday night. I mean, first and foremost, this is Patrick Mahomes' first game going into an incredibly hostile environment. How does he handle that? How does he handle the defense? How does he handle Von Miller? How does he handle the crowd and the reads and the pre-snaps and the loud crowd and all the rest? I mean, that to me is the number one thing to look for in this football game. The Chiefs are also 3-0, so can they keep the undefeated streak going? We know how good Andy Reid can be in September and October and even parts of November, but then it absolutely falls off the wagon in terms of his end-of-season and playoff success, calling plays, timeouts, game management. The guy is a complete disaster. He's a totally different coach in the postseason than he is in the regular season. I'm also intrigued by the Denver Broncos situation, too. I mean, they're at 2-1 right now. This is a huge game for them. It would obviously give them an early tiebreak on the Chiefs. It's a home game. It's a Monday night game. And, can Case Keenum perform and equal Patrick Mahomes? Chiefs-Broncos is always awesome. And that's the thing with Ravens-Steelers and Chiefs-Broncos really across the board. It's always really, really good. And, boy, everybody I hear from Trent Dilfer to Mike Lombardi to other NFL pundits, they love Patrick Mahomes, and there was a reason why this guy sat behind Alex Smith, why this guy listened to Andy Reid for a year, why he didn't start, why they took him, why they drafted him and traded up a little bit to get him. They love his ability, and you've got to also tip a cap to the Chiefs because they put him in the best possible situation. Let's be honest. Patrick Mahomes starting for the Kansas City Chiefs right now makes a heck of a lot of sense considering that all the other weapons are in place. Tyreek Hill in place. Travis Kelce in place. Pretty darn good offensive line in place. Kareem Hunt in place. So those guys are only going to help a young quarterback. That's what I'm hoping the Buffalo Bills can do for one Josh Allen, is get more pieces to help him get that offensive line shored up. And maybe the Bills could be a postseason team, at least postseason contender year after year, and maybe even get that division crown once Brady and Belichick step away. All right, so there you go. 3 games for me to watch for this NFL week. Chiefs and Broncos on Monday night. Sunday night, of course, the Steelers and the Ravens. And you have the Saints and Giants, an intriguing game there to see if the G-Men can keep the streak going after beating Houston last week in what I thought was one of the most impressive wins of the weekend. In fact, if the Bills hadn't slaughtered Minnesota, I might have taken the Giants in that win over Houston. I'm Mike Lindsley, 9 Minutes with Me here. IGTV, YouTube, and Facebook. Follow me on Twitter at Mike L Sports. Visit pinstripepassion.com for my Yankees and baseball commentary. And again, I'm doing this video today from Rosie's Corner in Brewerton. You're in and around Central New York, you got to get pizza wings. Get the Haddock on Fridays. Get their delicious hot and cold subs. Tomorrow, any pizza wing combo for college football Saturday in Syracuse, any pizza wing combo. You get a free 2-liter soda, and then on Sunday for the NFL, you spend $40, you get a large 1-topping pizza, 24 wings, chef's salad, 2-liter soda. You can't beat it. Jody and Jason and the gang doing an awesome, awesome job. Rosie's Corner, the official pizza shop of the ML Sports Platter. As I always tell you, enjoy the games.